I need an intro. What do? Strawberries. Sure. Yes, that's the theme of my channel, right? Yeah. Hi. So I didn't get any speed paints done this week because first we were camping and then we were visiting our grandparents and then I was like sick for a day. Been playing Pokemon Go. It's not really an excuse, but it happened. So I don't have speed paint, but I do have a finished sketchbook and another finished sketchbook from the school year. So I'm going to show you these. Let's start with this one because it is the older one, the one that came first. So this is from the second half of the school year and it's a Delusion sketchbook that I got off of Amazon. It comes with this little pouch. So I'm going to open this. I did some things. Let's see if I can't get all of it out. And it looks like that was it. Okay. So, goodness, there's a lot. Alright, so I have some tarot cards that I did with marker. I wanted to do all of them, but there are so many. So there's the Tower, the Lovers, the Hermit, Death, the Star, the World, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, and the Fool. So yes. I don't remember when I did these, but they were kind of spread out anyway, so whatever. This is a thumbnail for a painting I did. I don't really like how it turned out, nor do I like the thumbnail. I don't know. I had to get it done. It was for class. And this is, I did a sketch and I wanted to color it on marker paper, so that's what this is. This is of one of my characters, Ida Lee. And then this was a 3 marker challenge that I gave up on because I just like it's so hard. Respect to people who do 3 marker challenges. So I think the original colors were yellow, blue, and green, but then I ended up adding purple and a skin tone. So yes. And here we go. Let's see what's inside. If I can open it. This is color swatches with some, what's it, deco tape or something? With some bows. I don't remember who gave that to me, but someone gave that to me. And then color swatches for my markers, some mixes and stuff, neutrals, because I don't have a black. So that's a doodle I did with a Sharpie. I originally wanted to fill the entire thing up with like, whoops. I wanted to fill the entire thing up with little doodles, but I ended up just going over it with Sharpie and doing some flowers. This is a random character I created. I think her name's Kaya. Yes. I did some like little embroidery with pens. I thought it turned out good. This bled through a lot. Just little doodles, cactuses and stuff, experimenting with the markers. This sketchbook is basically just markers. A lot of markers. Trying to do sheerness, whoops, and layering up like the yellow and stuff, those sort of things. This was figure sketching. Again, some marker to shade it, things like that. Turn the page. This is an original character of mine, Darla. Trying out watercolors in the sketchbook, it didn't work. Kind of looks muddy, but it's not half bad. A little figure sketch there. And a mermaid tail. This was another thumbnail for that painting that I did, and I'm still not a big fan of the big painting that I finished, but I love this, and I don't know what I did differently. I think it's like the little colors of rain and stuff, and there's just like not as many colors in the sky, like it's kind of limited to orange, blue, and red, which I like. More thumbnails, trying to figure out what I was going to do. I like this. There's another one. There's a ship up there. And it's experimenting with contrasting complementary colors, so orange and blue. Looks a bit odd, but I like it. And this is a portrait that I went overboard on. This is of a YouTuber named Becky O. She's a vlogger. This is when she was younger though. And then this is funny stuff. I was trying out chalk pastels on the page and it looked so awful that I hated it and I didn't want anyone to see it. So I glued a piece of black paper to it and I drew Ariel with a white colored pencil. This is Ida Lee. That's the sketch that I colored. And an octopus. That's more Ida Lee. And this is for, what's it, reverse rolls or whatever on Deviantart. It was a contest. So I drew the Wicked Witch as Dorothy, or Dorothy is the Wicked Witch. It was kind of hard to decipher. What's it called? Ambiguous? That's the word. That's Ida Lee again. More. I was trying to make different costumes for her because originally I was going to insert her in a comic book that I want to make. But that didn't end up happening. So there's her again. There's just doodling clothes. This is my attempt at a griffin that failed. And ballpoint pen sketch of Kaya. That was my boyfriend at the time, and that's supposed to be me. I was trying to do flowers with the markers, so I was layering them up. So I would do a base of blue, and then I would go over it in like green or purple, and then I would go over that with a white gel pen and some blue pen. I liked it. What does that say? Oh, these are like notes. Brothers Grimm. I don't know. I think I was trying to figure something out. Pen sketches from Spanish class. I like that. I should do a painting or something. Pen sketch. I'm trying really hard to do profiles, but as you can see, it's not working. I don't like this page. This is a sad page for me. I'm gonna turn it. Oh. Okay, here's a portrait of my little sister Sarah, and this is another just like thing that was supposed to be a rough sketch that I just went overboard on. So I transferred this onto a nicer piece of paper and redid the shading, but I like this too. And that's on my Deviantart as well. In fact, most of the finished stuff that you see in here is on my Deviantart. This is Cookie Cat. This is a never before seen thing. I don't think I even put it on Instagram. I was trying out some of the Copic markers that our teacher bought for like some of the advanced students to just test out. It was really fun. They're so nice. Copic markers. I keep on knocking the camera. Please forgive me. The Copic markers are so nice though. Look at that orange. Look at the blending. Sorry. I was trying to practice houses, and that was a sketch of a character that kind of failed. But yeah, practicing houses, just more over here. Did this during class when there was like a free period or something. I think we were watching a movie. Oh yes, this was her character design. We were supposed to design 3 characters, and we were supposed to do, what, like 16 silhouettes for each. So this is the pirate. There's more over here. This is the robot. And then this is the alien. And I think I went with these two, and there's some ones that got cut out. Yeah, these are the robots that I had to choose between. And this was an alien that didn't end up being the final one, and this is a robot that didn't end up being the final one. But I finished because I liked it in pencil anyway. And then this is the robot that ended up being a final one. Oh, and then we were doing caricature choice. So this is my studies of Ron Swanson, except for this one. This one my teacher did. And then he said that this is the first one I did, I think? No, this one was. So it kind of went like, whoop, and then that was my teacher. And then over here I was using Grumpy Cat as a reference as well. So that was fun. I love Ron Swanson's face. It's just fun to draw. This is some figure sketching. Ah! Okay, either I left that in, or I edited it out, but the camera just fell again. This is figure sketching, I think it's of people on the bus. Oh gosh. Oh, and this is Leslie Knope. I like this one, but the finished piece, I hate it so much. She has a hard face to capture. She has these like really, not weird, like they look normal, but they're weird to draw, and they're just like really pointy cheekbones. I don't know how to describe them. These are the other thumbnails for that one painting. We had to work on it through a month, so it's kind of spread out throughout the sketchbook. More figure sketching. Oh, and then we had to draw Simpsons characters. So this is me studying Simpsons characters' faces. And that is my character Cassiopeia. She's pretty. I love this sketch right here. I think I put this on my Instagram. And then I think this was another study of Leslie Knope that I just turned into a supervillain, because why not? And a waffle. Yes. And here's Cassiopeia in full color. And here are the Simpsons characters that I drew. I didn't know what to draw, so I just like did Superman, and then I had to draw a woman too, so it's just, you know, Superwoman is the next one, right? There's more Cass. I was trying out like being simplifying the art style. Some more figure sketches. Yes, some little studies. Oh, more character design stuff. This is where it pretty much just turns into full pencil. But this is an otter. We were supposed to do animals? Yes. We're supposed to do a water animal, a flying animal, and a little fantasy animal, I think. So this is an otter. And it's playing baseball. Studying it. This is an owl. Because I love owls. They're my favorite animal. They're just so cute. Look at them. Look at it. I love it. It's so cute. I drew more later on. And this is the land animal, and then there's a fantasy animal. So this is a lynx. There's that. And that. Kind of more realistic for this one. And then the fantasy animal was, what did I choose? A griffin? Yeah. So I did really like heavy study on the head here, and not very much on the body, and then a lot on the body, and almost not on the head. So it's just like it looks weird. But then there's there. So yes, owls, because they're so cute. Look at it. I love the square head. Like you initially think like it has a round head, but sometimes they look better with square heads. It's funny. Oh. This is hideous. We were designing villains, and I wanted to reference something that scared the crap out of me, so I was referencing hornets, and I mean it worked, like it looks terrifying, but not something that you would want to look at, so I started over again. And my douchebag friend decided that he wanted to turn this into an eye patch. The same friend that I drew Metaton for. And here's the hero. A bit more simple. And then there's a bear with wings. This is when school is ending. This is a joke. We drew Bacon Dude on the back of a test that we were teaming up on because we were supposed to have a partner. And then I drew him again, and I was like, what should we have him say? And earlier in that day, we were like, what could be like the weirdest thing to have porn of? And then we searched Teletubbies pornography, and it existed, but we didn't watch it, don't worry. So that's Bacon Dude, and that's my friend Toby's character. It's like a bubblegum dog. Ah! Again! Please forgive me. There's more of the villain. There's more of the lions. Just trying to come up with mounts and stuff. I think that is where it ends. Indeed. So that's that sketchbook. Let's put... Ah! Let's put this stuff back in here. My mouth is dry. This is a lot of talking. This is a long video. Woo. And this one. This one I just finished recently, and I just ordered a new one. So, oh gosh. So I did this when I first got it. It's the Maleficent. Because I left it unattended with my douchebag friend that drew an eye patch on the last one, and he drew like a troll face, and you can still see kind of the mouth right there. And then he did like 10 out of 10 best drawing 2016. I don't even know. There's a study of Appa that I did. I was trying to make a plushie, ran out of fabric. Look out for that in the future. Was trying to design characters. This was a concept. This is where the comic comes into play. Oh, and also I was watching Legend of Korra, so there's that. More designing for the comic. It's called Sierra Serpent. I have some references of characters already. So this character is an early version of one of them. I can't remember the name. Bosky. Wow, that was sad. This was when this is when Draw with Jazz's app came out. I forgot. It's like arty games. That's it. So it's a mix. It's like a scribble challenge and a color challenge. So yes. And then there's more of that. This is a character design challenge. So it's a princess drug addict chained to a lamppost. So there you go. That's what it looks like. More trying to do character design for Bosky. There's some outfits. There's some of her head. Let's see if I can't. There we go. Still ended up looking most like this one. But that was, yeah. You get the point. Ooh, this is a weapon. I love this page. This spread. Like outfit. This is where I landed the outfit. This is when I finished what the weapon looks like. Very nice. This is what she looks like most accurately. Her head's a bit big though. The style changes a bit. This was the original sketch for the painting of Katara that I did, the Painted Lady. And I was looking back at it and I realized I didn't add these like red lines to her neck in the final painting. So that's, oops. Oh, and this is for the main character of the story. So this is trying out Sierra. I'm trying to design her. I originally wanted to go in this direction for the style. And then it kinda, I did this one first and I fell in love with it. And I was like trying to do all these different ones, trying them out, but I kept on reverting back to this. So I ended up going with that. This was trying out outfits for her. Ended up going something along the lines of that. There's a bunch. There we go. And this was more or less what her final character looked like. I did a lot more stuff on like big pieces of paper for both Bosky and Sierra. This was a page of doodles because it was like 11 o'clock at night and my neck hurt and my brothers were being loud and I wanted to sleep. Bosky. That's interesting. And there's Jasper right there. And there. Pearl and Phineas. Oh gosh. It's like 12 midnight. I was just doodling up a storm. There's a dragon. Bosky. Sierra and Bosky. Don't know what that was. Oh, and I gave her a head transplant because the original head looked weird, so. Crying breakfast, friends and Pearl. Oh, this was, I sketched it with this with a brown pencil and then I colored, not pencil, a brown pen, and then I colored it in with markers. I like how that turned out. This is me doodling owls. I actually recorded a video of this, but I didn't want to upload it. This is my dog. So yes, one of them, I think this was, yeah, it's It's a mix between Eastern Screech Owl and a Barred Owl. Sketch. I like to just get the basic shapes of it on paper and then take a picture of it with my tablet and then work on it from there, because it's just hard for me still to do it like the basics on the digitally. So yes, I found a ballpoint pen at this point, and then I drew a crap ton of Darth Vaders for some reason. I posted this to Instagram with a caption like, I'm just really trying hard to like summer, because I just hate summer. I was watching a Will Terrell video, and I was sketching while I was watching it. I was trying to get out of artist block, so I did like a little mini pen portrait of him, and then I forget what he was talking about. I think he was talking about breaking into the art industry, and he just kept on mentioning like, you're not a golden unicorn or something. So I drew the golden unicorn. It's beautiful and majestic. Guess you could say I'm in my comfort zone. What is happening? I like this one. This one's cool. That's the R. I don't even know what happened here. Just like, don't look at that. I'm a Pepsi logo because I'm a Pepsi fanatic. Just doing thumbnails for painting that I did. This is still life of the pickle jar, as I called it. Because basically my brother couldn't open the pickle jar, and so he stabbed it. He's a young kid. Anyway, more pen sketches. That's jellyfish. That's a random dude. That's SpongeBob after I drew the jellyfish. And then I realized that I didn't do a good job. More Darth Vader. Random. This is when, like, you scribble and then you turn it into a face. That's a little Terrell quote. Pen hands. This is a recipe that I wrote down. It says, "Dear future self, I really wanted cupcakes." It's hands. Wrote "kill me" because it was hard. Just don't look at that. Scribble challenge. Did a girl. And then, yes. That one's weird. I like that one. Kind of reminds me of my step-grandma. I don't know. And then I got a brush pen. Brush pen. What even happened? So it's testing it out. Doing more hands. This is a nice page. I like this page. I used reference from Instagram, but I think I deleted those pictures, so I wish I wrote it down, but this was me attempting to do watercolors in here. It didn't work very well in this one either, not to my surprise or anything, but that's a picture of Toph that I attempted. Some skulls, symbols, just like testing out like light and shadow with the brush pen board. So yes. This is where the artist block kicks in hardcore. So I was trying to design different outfits. Didn't really like most of them. Like, the proportions were way off. I don't know what was happening. I did this. I wasn't drawing for a while in between these, I think. Did this. This one's actually pretty nice. This is where it ends. The birds. I don't know. Figure sketching. I lost this red pencil after I did this, and I haven't been able to find it, and I'm sad about it because I like doing figure sketching with this red pencil. So I don't know. I think it landed in my trash can and I threw it away, which is upsetting. But it's just a red colored pencil, so who cares? Ooh, hands. This is where I started picking up the charcoal pencil again. So normally I use this for portraits and just like doing shading and stuff, but I thought I'd try it with sketching. Turns out pretty good. Love it. Here's another one. This is a Maleficent. It's really shiny though. I don't know how to fix it. There we go. The green smoke with a marker. And there's crows. Very nice. Ooh, this is the basic, like I said, I like to do basic shapes and stuff. So this is the basic shape sketch for the finished turnaround of Bosky. And I'm working on Sierra's one right now. I just haven't gotten around to it. This is the basic sketch that I did for the Wreck-It Ralph drawing that I did. Someone suggested to make his hands bigger, so I wish I had done that. But I overall like it. The line art was such a troublemaker because I hadn't done line art in forever, and then it was also digitally, so it took a while. This is character studies for Sierra. It's trying to get more side views down. Not really working very well. This is my sister. So it's the playground. So it's card designs for the summer card project on Deviantart. So I was going to do a mermaid in a like lemonade cup, but I wound up not doing that. More charcoal sketches. This was my real hand. This was a dog that I was watching at the time. Oh, Pokemon Go. Here we go. Okay, that was my dog, or the dog I was watching. Pokemon Go doodle. Because I got like a Voltorb from both an egg and like while we were driving or something, and then I also got a Growlithe. So I was really happy. This is at the park. So yes, and then my dad's friend wound up like passing by and sitting there too, and he called me a loser while I was walking by, so it was just like revenge. And I doodled him, and his lure was only attracting Pidgeys, so I was making fun of him. More dogs. More hands. Oh, I found a gold gel pen like on the side of the road, and I was excited about it. Oh, this was the studies I did for April from Parks and Rec. Ah! Every time! Right. Oof. There we go. So I was doing character studies for April from Parks and Rec, and I finished the portrait and stuff. Oh gosh, don't look at that. That was supposed to be Merida from Brave in a different outfit. I don't like it. That's my dog. Ooh, I started watching Voltron, so this is Pidge. I posted on Instagram and I said, what was the caption? I said, I've learned 2 things so far from watching the first episode. Pidge is adorable and they fall a lot. This is Ida Lee, and we're reaching the end. This was a random doodle of skirt, because I wanted to draw a skirt. This was more brush pen practice at the park. Oh, and this is my best friend's dog, Joey. He is a really fat chihuahua, and it's hilarious because he has this teeny tiny head and really wide shoulders. This is blank page, and then this was from camping. So this was recently. Doop doop. And then this was also from camping. It didn't add any of the leaves to the trees. I was going to do it in pen later. And that's where it stops. So thank you for watching, and I will come at you next week with Thank you for watching, and I'll come at you next week with an actual speed paint video. Goodbye!